What's goody fellas, and welcome back to our future rebuild series. We started off with Texas Tech, we went to Colorado, and here's a fun little pick. 2 years after we had finished the rebuild and I was simulating the 2043, I snagged this pick of the Heisman list. Our quarterback and our wide receiver made it to 1 and 2 on the Heisman list. Pretty cool achievement, just wanted to share it with you. Now technically this is year 2053. The dynasty started in 2013 with 2023 rosters, meaning we're 10 years in the future. 2043 becomes 2053. We're on part 3 of this. We're going to go find out who our new team is. And Alabama is back up in rank 1. It only took 20 years, but they're back at the top, damn it. The bottom is very consistent. Kansas State is still down here. Think about that. A whole decade and they are still mega ass. There's no doubts about it. We have to do something about this. Kansas State, we're about to pimp your ride. I'm really hoping Kansas State has a run offense because I kind of want to do a rebuild based around a running back. They have a multiple. This could work. Let's go into the run here. Yeah, we'll change it up. All right, so remember that the first year being a 1-star, the talent that we find, as you can see, is not very great. All right, this tight end is actually decent. We're going to pick him up. Being the first year, 65 plus overalls are going to be fine. If anything, I kind of want to get rid of the positions early, like outside linebacker, things that might mess us over in the future. Even a fullback would not be a bad pickup here. By the way, we're going to have to low lock cheese a running back. None of the running backs we're going to be offered are going to be any good, so just so we're all on the same page here. Everybody is just a red gem. Derek McNair goes down to a 58. That's another red gem. Another red gem. Give me something I can work with. All of these guys are trash. Every single one of them. Chris Burns as well, so that's 3 linebackers. Free safety, not a bad pickup here. And then I guess an O-lineman, we'll just go for Eric Pitts, keep it nice and simple. We are maxed out on points as well. We're gaining on Jordan Edwards. I'd rather the 700. Oh, we got the fullback in the bag, mate. We're chilling. Not bad. We have over 3,000 points to spend here. So let's see. First and foremost, we need a running back. This couldn't have worked out better. Kyle Hines looks amazing. We also got an outside linebacker down here, a 5-star athlete, 4-star corner, another outside linebacker. This is so good. Would like to not forget about DTs and defensive ends. We got locked out here. I don't know what happened. Maybe because we added some DTs on the board, maybe. Thank you. Okay, bro. We like that. Is this guy a running back too? He is. He's also a quarterback. I kind of want Rod Russell to be like a Christian McCaffrey style receiving back. And then Kyle Hines is more of our, just general 3-down running back. 5'11", 202, he's balanced, so he fits that role perfectly. This athlete can be our speedster. We've got a 2-headed monster right there. Outside linebackers are, of course, going to go down, because why wouldn't they? Anthony Richards is also a running back. We might have a 3-headed monster here. Ryan Johnson is a running back. Josh Fields, 94 carrying. What a beast. He's also a cornerback, though, so he's more than likely going to go there. Now, this is so good. And defense is looking incredibly stacked. Cedric Mathis is going to go up to a 79, so we need to get Cedric. Week 5, we got Texas. Okay, that's fine. It's going to be a loss, but earlier the better. Strong safety, yes, got to get it. Got to get the cornerback while we're at it. Then I guess it has to be an outside linebacker here. That's going to be Ryan Mosley, and we'll also get Trey Bowers. Again, just bringing everybody in versus Texas. I don't care if we lose. Got to see a lot of yellow here. We do. There goes 2 linebackers. There goes the free safety and a mid cornerback. Of course, our old team is trying to cuck us on Rod Russell, which is fine because there's plenty of other running backs here. Oh, this guy's a mad cornerback, though. It's got to be Brian Johnson for corner. Yeah, we're already in the battle as well, so jumping in here with 580 points is going to be more than enough. I think one of the guys we have on the board is also a quarterback too. Big win over Boise. We're so far in the future now, I don't know who's good and who's bad, ideally. We'll look at the top 25 next year for sure, but surprised to see a 38-3 win considering we're 1 and 3. You get 10, literally doubled Vincent James's points. I think we can get Chris Henry here though. We already have the lead on him just naturally. And finally, all of our good players are ready to visit. We got a bye week or we have OSU. It's gonna have to be OSU, right? If there's one game I want to win this season, it's Oklahoma State. There goes Cedric Mathis. There goes Sean Rosario. So that secondary is looking kind of nice here too. We'll start working on that off-season 2 letter of intent. 2K points. I don't really want to go back into low lock cheese. We have every position we could need on the board already. No way, man. 7 points at home? Now look at that. We got our 2 running backs, more outside linebackers. because I don't even think our class was that good, but apparently it was the 10th best in the nation. 24 recruits. We smashed out majority of the team. Both safeties are done. I don't think we got any O-linemen though, which is probably the biggest cause for concern. I'm pretty sure it was Anthony Richards, but Russell is also a really good quarterback. He goes down at running back. He was meant to be the backup, like the second. This might be Justin Smith instead, because he's better. That way, Russell can actually become the quarterback. That kind of helps the team out a bit more. And he's got decent awareness too, 60. 2 running backs, a third one in Brian Bain, just as a whatever, I guess. The entire linebacking core is done. We got 3 cornerbacks. Now, remember, we have a lot of progression seasons to do. 66 doesn't seem great on face value, but you basically plus 20, plus 25 him. So that's anywhere between 86 and 91. This works out perfect because we got 2 seniors. We redshirt Russell here. We cut McDougal. So it goes without saying that this first season is going to be really bad for us. We are going to get dominated. We might even get fired. I'm really hoping that's not the case. Okay, so there's a lot of O-linemen here, and that is really good. I will take what I can get, but preferably I need them to be somewhat decent. Specifically looking for 3 stars with really high squat. All right, let's have a geese. Jeez, that is... Wow. Okay, so both the first dudes going down tremendously. There we go. Jack McNeil finally getting something good. There we go. That's more like it. An 82 in Nate Williams, which is crazy because last rebuild we got an 82 at quarterback as well. Straight up, we're going to the best players and we're checking these bonuses. Jack McNeil isn't that bad. We have a 200 bonus. Corey Richardson, nice. Let's go to week 3, low look cheese week, and see if we're in the lead for any of them. Kind of gaining here on Corey Richardson, though I don't think we're going to be able to snag him. All right, 5-star athlete. Hopefully a... Wait, what do we need again? We need offensive linemen really bad, which we're taking care of. And some wide receivers, I guess, would be the next thing. That's the thing, is we can try and improve on the positions we just signed. So, for example, the free safety we got last year wasn't exactly good. So if we were to stumble across, you know, a 75, 78 free safety, that's a very big improvement. Looks like a lot of defensive ends are just flying at us. There goes another tackle. Low look cheese one. That looks good. Man, Randy Young's an 81. Man, this is stacked. We got Robbie Britton, who's an 81, Ryan James, who's an 80, and then Randy Young, who's also an 81. This is why you don't need to get wide receivers in year 1, because you can get them at any point and they probably will still turn out to be the best players on the team. This guy's got a 92 stiff arm. Wait, how big is this guy? 6'3", 217? Damn. John Roberts might be that guy as a power back. And then we got 2 corners here that are also in the 80s. All right. Really couldn't have gone much better for us here. We even got a kicker. The priority still has to be O-line, unfortunately. And we're going to get rid of Tyrone, even though we have, we're gaining on him. You know, we got the lead in that. It's just not worth it. That's too many points. When you got Robbie Britton, you got the wide receivers, you got the 80 corners. So George Alford, we need a defensive end super badly. And we're also going to get Eric Waters. Is he a priority though? Robert Fletcher's a priority. We are winning games though. I mean, I know it's Kent State, but a win's a win. Of course we lost to JMU. They must have Taurus Jones III now, his grandson. Beautiful. There goes 2 offensive linemen. I don't think we can get Robbie Britton. That's fine though, because Ryan James is still here and John Barnes. And you're probably thinking we don't need 700 on a lot of these guys. We're running away with them, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Alabama can come back in this battle basically whenever they want and take him away. So the bigger the lead, the better for us. This is going to be another player that we're going to steal away from our former team. You just love it. Unfriendly competition. Probably not going to get Nate Williams, so just scratch him. The O-line is done, but I guess we're just going for raw talent now at this point. UCF was ranked 25. We clapped them on the road. We got locked out on Nate Williams. Oh, no way. See, this is why I at least need to get 1 out of 3, the lock picker, whatever it's called. This one right here, locksmith. We're not going to be able to get it either. So that means we basically miss out on that O-lineman. Could have had a decent crack had we got locksmith, but I wanted to invest in the offseason instead. Nothing really else that we need here. I guess Antoine Lynch might not be a bad pickup. A lot of visits on the Oklahoma week. We snag another win. We are 6-3 as a 79 overall. Okay, Blake Dean with nearly 2,000 yards and a 7 average. Okay, and this is an 89. Imagine when our running backs get in there. If nobody transfers, then I think we're in a very good spot. It's just a wide receiver. That's fine, because we just signed 381, so I don't even care. Okay, so this is literally just a Corey Richardson 15K. Don't need Barnesy, don't need a kicker. Well, we got a massive lead on him anyway. It's just Corey Richardson here. This year we got number 6. Oh, we're up to a 2-star now. Okay. We're 81 overall now. Very keen to see how these running backs do. We're definitely going to get a stat update every year. So Rod Russell's up to an 82. Running back goes up to 84 and 83 respectively. Kyle Hines is going to have to get the start here. Justin Smith is 6'4", 220. Bro, that's a big running back, and he got a lot of speed to him as well. So this guy definitely was meant to be a wide receiver. Like, can play him at running back, but he's definitely more of a wide receiver. All right, it's the first season for our freshmen. I will catch you guys at the end of this season to check out training results and the stats. So we went 7-6 our first season. Rod Russell didn't, we don't need him to do a lot. If anything, just get down the interception numbers and we're chilling. Running backs both performed incredibly well, though. Pretty much 2,800 yards between them both. Rod Russell, our quarterback, took off a lot. Justin Smith, that's our backup running back. He also had 8 touchdowns. And blocking was amazing. Look at these pancake numbers compared to the sack numbers. Mike Boyd, our center, didn't let in a single sack and got in 31 pancakes. Doesn't get much better than that. Sack numbers will gradually increase. Nobody's transferring. Really good sign for us. Check that out. Rod Russell up to a 91. He's the best player on the team. Cedric Mathis joins him at 89. Kyle Hines goes up to an 89. The team is super stacked, especially on the run game. We managed to get Richard Houston as well. He's an 80 overall 5-star tight end. That's really going to accelerate the tight end position. It looks incredibly stacked. Even look at Pierre Galloway. 2 years ago, this guy was a 68 overall when we signed him. He's now up to an 80 and almost ready to take that starting spot. And we even managed to sign an 81 kicker and an 83 punter. So even punter is good. Kyle Hines is an All-American after that season. My goodness. Cedric Mathis is also an All-American. You did a good job when there is no position needs at all. That's a nice turnaround. 11-1, rank 5 in the nation. We're up to B+ across the board now. It would be nice to win a conference championship. Big 12 champs, we will take it. And we got coach of the year there too. Who was ahead of us? Because we went 12-1. How are we not in the top 4? Georgia 12-1, Miami of Ohio 12-1, Alabama 12-1, UCLA 12-1. And we're the ones who miss out. Russell with 2,500 yards, 17 touchdowns, 7 picks. Don't be a hero, buddy. Leave it to the running backs. Kyle Hines picks up 1,700. Wow, 6.4 average. I guess if he's got the carrying, I have no problems with him taking off, especially if he's outscoring the actual running backs. You know what I mean? Receivers went up as well, even though we didn't need them to. They're nearly at 700 yards apiece. Blocking let us down a little bit this year. We had some backup O-linemen come in for whatever reason. Oh, Pierre Galloway with 3 picks leading the team. Okay. The 68 is balling out here. Wow, Rod Russell goes up to a 99. He definitely wasn't a 99 last year. 98 awareness. We could easily transition to a pass team and still dominate. Kyle Hines goes up to a 95. Mathis up to a 93. I'm liking it. Even Mike Boyd here is up to a 91. So the O-line's coming along really nicely. We'll get a proper look next year. I don't want to necessarily spoil it, if that makes sense. Now, this is a tough one for offense. Do we want the agility, strength, and excel, or the awareness? I kind of want the excel and agility, but awareness is smarter. It took until the final year of Colorado to even be in the top 25. The fact that we're ranked 8 to start the season, and we got next season, is phenomenal. Defense gonna let us down the tiniest bit. I don't even know how. I thought the defense was better than the offense. So 13-1 for back-to-back seasons for your Kansas State Wildcats. 34 touchdowns, 2 picks. That's looking a lot better. 34 touchdowns on a run-heavy team is already pretty wild. Running took a bit of a backseat here. Fantastic averages. Good to see that Rod Russell wasn't the second leading rusher or even the first leading rusher. 32 touchdowns between them both. Russell gonna add on with 14. Receiving was pretty good too. And defense as well. Trey Bowers, 79 tackles, gonna lead there. Let me see the pick numbers. Cedric Mathis, who was up to a 98. The sack numbers are starting to look quite nice here too. Training results for the final season. We have 2 99s. This is without the coordinator boost as well. This is stock standard. Hines is up to a 99. Mathis up to a 98. So both of our corners, look at this, man. Unreal numbers. And we're going to start the season rank 1. Man, we went crazy those first 2 years. Not surprised. Last year rank 8, this year rank 1. The team has consistently proved it as well. Back-to-back 13-1 seasons. I just hope we can at least finish in the top 4 here. Let's see if the top 25 is funky. So Bama's still up here. Miami's up here. Notre Dame is. Army's still good. Army's really good. 97 overall. They're 6-star prestige now. Nice. Colorado's still a 5-star. They're 88, so they have fallen off a little bit. Baylor's a 6-star now too. They're in our conference, obviously. Miami of Ohio is here. Navy, UCLA's always been consistent. Cal completely drops out though. Cal was a really good team for a very long time, but every team's run must come to an end. So checking it out, we got Rod Russell, a quarterback. He's a 99. 99 and 98 running back. Fullback is an 81 just because. If we do need to throw it, we have some fantastic wide receiver options here too. Tight end, 93, 90, 87. Left tackle's a 92. Left guard is a little bit weak here. Hold on a second. So Thomas Nolan's going to go from center to left guard. He's going to be an 85. We got a 97 at center, 93 at right guard, and an 83 at right tackle. Thought Eric Pitts might be a bit better than that, to be honest. 93 left end, 94 right end, 95, 93, and 92. Even the backup DT is a 92, bro. Left SR linebacker 93. Middle linebacker's a little bit weak. I wish we would have tried to get somebody a little bit better there, but there's always going to be a weakness at some point. Look at the corners. 96, 96, 93, 92. Not many people are going to be scoring on us, I would imagine. Pierre's up to a 91 at free safety, and we got Cedric Mathis, who's a 98 at strong safety. We got a 90 kicker, and we got a 95 punter. All right, let's just go full send. Normally, I'd take it like increments, like part by part, but let's just full send it today and see what happens. That's only 10 points we've let in 2 weeks, whilst we've scored 100. This is definitely a trap game on the road going to Austin. Even that's going to be a massive win. Oklahoma was ranked 10. We flooded them 41-3. We shut out Kansas. If we beat this, I'm pretty sure we're in the clear here. Okay, I get it. 59-7. We're just showing off at this point. And we have number 2 Coastal in the national championship. Another team that is embarrassing. We are a whole 20 overall better than them. Their schedule was incredibly easy. There was a team out there that was better than us on the ground. Our defense was number 1. We only let in 254 yards per game. We let in 98.6 yards a game through the air. It has to almost be a record, you would imagine. So Russell had exactly 2,100 yards, 27 touchdowns, only 1 pick. That is contributing to your team. Justin Smith took the starting job this year. 190 attempts over Kyle Hines. 31 touchdowns between them. Russell adding 15 on top of that. All in all, extremely successful rebuild. Just rushing it, okay. Blocking was phenomenal. Again, we bring in these trash cans. I don't know why. The most sacks anybody let in was 3. A lot of sacks, a lot of TFLs, not a lot of picks, but I would love to see deflections if we can. That is a lot of deflections. Okay. No wonder that no team could really score on us. Our coverage must have pretty much been like glue. Bit unfortunate that we got Coastal in the national championship. Would have liked somebody a little bit better than that. But again, it's another tremendously successful rebuild using the team's offense as well. So already in the first quarter, we're instantly in. We get a turnover off rip as well. We can't really, I mean, it's just a blowout. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm not playing the game today, I don't know if you guys have ever pulled a nerve in your hand before, but I did it last night. I can't actually use my left hand, especially my pinky finger. So it's a little bit difficult to try and play a game today. So Russell had 212 yards, 70% completions, 1 touchdown, 0 picks. Dominant on the ground, 5 rushing touchdowns. Receiving was decent considering for what it was worth. Thomas Nolan, our center, 6 pancakes, 0 sacks. No wonder. How do you lose games when your team is this stacked? And I do apologize for not playing the game. Like I said, I literally can't use my left hand right now. But if you made it this far in the rebuild, then you are the real MVP. I hope the rest of your day is awesome. And for me personally, I'm out. Peace.
Sometimes I wonder, can I breathe right underwater? Sometimes I wonder, can I speak in outer space? Sometimes I wonder, can I call up